Did that stupid honk mess up that take? I don't know, but honestly, I really hate the honking inside of Targets. Hey everybody, this video does once again bring us back out to Target because I still live here. I'm not finished coming out to Target. I'm still at the store all the time. Even though Goodwills are opening back up and flea markets are opening back up, I'm still at Target all the time. And on a side note, if you're a person who does does not put their cart back, you're an awful, horrible person. It's just a known fact. You're lazy, you're horrible, you're evil. Put your cart away. Anywho, now that I've ranted for the day, again, we are back at Target because I have some returns to do. I also have some clothing I need to buy. And on top of that, I do want to pick up a few movies. Maybe I'll grab 1, 2, 3, I don't know. Thinking about picking up a few movies. And of course, we'll check the pops while we're here as well. So let's see what Target has to offer. And I gotta buy some jeans. All right, so the jeans I had to return have been returned, and the reason why I had to return jeans in the first place is because Target right now is not allowing anybody to try on clothes actually inside the store. In fact, you can see in front of me the whole dressing room area is completely blocked off, and because of that, I wasn't quite sure what size jeans I needed, so I had to then buy the jeans and this stupid mask. I had to buy a bunch of different pairs of jeans to try on at home, figure out what exactly I needed, and then I got to come here and return stuff, which is kind of a huge pain. I don't know how you people go about your lives ordering stuff online. I like to come to the store and try things on to know what exactly it is I need to pick up. This is driving me crazy. Seriously, this mask is just like, it's not staying on my face. So the entire reason why I actually need to buy new jeans in the first place is because I've actually needed new jeans for months now. I don't know, maybe back in December or further than that, I can't remember. I actually bought new jeans, and for a couple weeks I was good to go. And then my wife actually needed to use the washing machine right as I was washing jeans. So she took my jeans out of the washing machine, put them into the dryer. I mean, very nice of her, right? Unfortunately, she put them on like a high dry setting and shrunk them all. So for 6+ months now, I've been wearing jeans that have been just ever so slightly too tight on my legs and have looked ridiculous. So that's why I figured it's finally time to actually buy some new jeans that fit me correctly. These are some new ones actually. These are the ones that I actually liked and decided to keep that fit me. I like them. They're skinny, but they're not too skinny. There's some give to them, which is something I like. I don't want them skin tight like my other ones where I like them skinny, but with a little bit of give. And these are the ones I usually go with, the Goodfellow, because I don't know, they're nice jeans. They got some stretch to them. I like them, and this is the size I need, the 3230s, which it looks like they only have 2 of in the color I want, which is this light denim blue. So, all right, I've got 2. Yeah, it's gonna be the normal case where I probably have to go to 17 Targets just to find the ones I need. Or, I guess I could just order them offline. That would also work, but then I gotta wait for them. I don't know. I guess I can kind of live with 3 pairs of jeans that actually fit me for a week or so. I'll just do laundry more often and then order some, or I don't know, maybe I'll just go to other Targets. Does it really matter? Oh man, so apparently they make Goodfellow jorts as well. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Should I start getting into jorts? Should this be a thing? Are they me? No. Actually, you would think I would wear shorts more often because I do have tattoos on my legs. My right leg is completely, totally tattooed. My left leg only has 1 tattoo. The reason why I actually never finished getting more tattoos on my left leg is because I always wear jeans. I very, very rarely wear shorts, and because of that, I figured, why even bother spending the money to get my leg completely tattooed like my other leg when nobody's gonna see them anyway. Although, I could start swimming more because these are probably the coolest bathing suit trunks I've ever seen in my entire life. All right, well, that was pretty simple. Again, they only had 2 pairs in the size I need, so I'll have to go either to a different Target or order some offline. Gotta be honest, though, kind of digging this mouse rat shirt. That is fantastic. Now that I've actually watched Parks and Recreation, I get the reference, and I loved that show, so I kind of really want that shirt, but it's not a cinema sickness shirt, so I'm gonna pass on it. I gotta represent myself every single time I leave the house. But okay, we didn't just come here for jeans. That's not the whole reason why we came here. I'm sure you guys are at this point are kind of thinking, really? Are we just watching some guy buy jeans? No, we're also going to buy some movies as well. I'm gonna pick up a couple. I know I don't need to. I know that, again, thrift stores, pawn shops, things like that are opening back up. I'm sure Pam's will open back up soon and I can get all this stuff for dirt cheap, but I don't care. I'm gonna buy some movies anyway. Okay, so I guess I won't lie to you guys, even though that's what I had originally planned on doing. On Tuesday, I actually came out to Target to pick up a movie that I wanted to grab. I actually had a return to do. One of you guys actually sent me a new movie that I had just picked up like a week previously, and I wanted to come out, return that movie, and then pick up something else instead. I wanted to use the movie towards another movie, that way I wasn't, I didn't have any less movies in my hand. And the movie I actually came out for, I don't see here, which is the whole reason why I picked up that movie in the first place, because I was kind of scared that maybe I would not be able to find that movie in the future. It wouldn't be the easy movie to find while out and about, whether in stores or Black Friday or at Pam's or at the flea market or something like that. So that's the reason why I grabbed that movie. And maybe my concerns were properly warranted, because they don't have it here, so I can't pretend like I'm picking it up right now for the first time. So I guess at the very, very end of this video, stay tuned after the credits, I'll show you guys what I picked up on Tuesday. So now that my plans to lie to you guys have been crushed, let's actually pick up some stuff for the first time for real. One of the things I really want to grab is this Superman Red Sun. I'm gonna get it in 4K. I loved this movie. Actually, I've already seen it because one of you guys sent me a digital copy for it, which was fantastic. Thank you very much. And I love DC animated movies. They are just fantastic, and I really did enjoy this one. So I finally want to pick it up and add it to my collection. I was gonna just wait because it's something I have already seen, but no, I really want it, and I want it in 4K. So I'm gonna buy it today. Well, the third title that I was gonna pick up, I kind of already had an idea of what it was I was going to grab, was going to be Addams Family, which they do not have. I mean, they have Ferdinand in its place, but I already own that. I wasn't gonna get it on DVD. I was actually gonna get it on Blu-ray. I've been really wanting to see the new Addams Family. I hear it's actually pretty good. I remember the trailer and thinking, not so sure about this one, but apparently it's actually a pretty good movie. But they are completely sold out, so guess I'll have to find something else. All right. I kind of don't want to do this because I'm already doing it with Superman Red Sun, but I could pick up something else I only have a digital copy of that I've already seen, Midway. This was okay. I didn't love the movie, but I didn't hate it either. It's a Roland Emmerich movie. I tend to enjoy those. Not one of my favorites of his, but still good. But again, I've already seen it. I kind of feel like picking up something I haven't seen yet, but it's not like I don't have 50,000 other movies at home that I haven't watched yet, so I could just watch one of those. I don't know, maybe I should be focused on just buying things that I've already seen, or maybe not. I need more money. I suppose I could finally pick up Peanut Butter Falcon, which again, you guys keep telling me I need to see and that I need to pick up, and that I continuously pass on every single time I come out to Target. But what would be the fun in that? Now, next time I come out to Target, I couldn't talk about how I need to buy Peanut Butter Falcon. So I think instead, yeah, even though I've already seen it and I already have a digital copy of it, and I should probably be picking up something else, I'm still just gonna go with Midway. Okay, so I picked up, 2 movies, 3 if you count what I was going to lie to you guys about and pretend like I picked up, which again, I will show you guys at the end of the video after the credits. So that's gonna do it for movies right now. But of course, I've gotta check out the pops as well, and I do see some new things like these Spider-Man Maximum Venom line. That's cool. Venomized Groot, Venomized Doctor Strange, and Venomized Miles Mortal. Who is that? I don't know who that is actually. Leave a comment down below. Who is Miles? I'm not entirely sure. Those are really neat looking. I'm not gonna grab any of these. I don't like them enough to actually add them to my collection, but they're pretty cool. Although these Archie ones are really, really speaking to me. These are amazing. Now, Archie was never really a comic book series I was like super into. Even the cartoon series, I never got into. I like the cartoon series, just never really got into it. So as tempting as these are, I mean, these are, again, really, really cool. The Jughead alone, I'm loving that one. As cool as they are, I'm gonna pass on these as well. Okay, this is pretty fantastic though. I did not realize that Mad Balls were kind of back. Here is a Chucky, and oh my gosh, there's Pennywise. Those are pretty cool though. I gotta be honest, as neat as it is to see these Mad Balls done in like movie horror characters, I want the traditional ones back. I want the ones that were just made up by themselves, the ones that aren't based off movie characters. Do they still make those? If they do, leave a comment down below. I would not mind grabbing some of those. I used to love Mad Balls as a kid. They were the coolest thing ever, but if all they're doing now is making ones just off of horror franchises, I don't know, something about that just doesn't seem as cool, but it is still pretty neat. I don't know, I guess I've just always enjoyed original IPs more so than movie IPs. I'm looking at you, Disney. It's okay to put movie IP attractions in your park, but come on, when are we gonna get another Figment? I don't know why I do this to myself. I had to come over into the toys just to see if they were still here, and yes, they do indeed still have the Contra Pops, and I don't know, I really like these. Even though Contra was not a game I grew up with, I didn't really get into Contra until much later on into my teen years. I gotta admit, these are just so cool, and they do actually still have Lance and Bill. I really want to get these, but at the same time, I kind of don't, because they don't really hold a special place in my heart as a child. Again, in my teens, yes, but not in my childhood. So as fantastic as these are, I think I'm still gonna pass. But these Toonie Terrors of Chucky and Tiffany, I don't know, that I might have to pick up. No. The last thing I need to do is start collecting something else. For a very brief second, I actually thought that this was an Iago plush, and if it was, all right, Gilbert Gottfried would have had me completely sold. Last time I was in Target, the employees were taking just all kinds of toys off shelves and sticking them into carts, and I thought for a brief second maybe that a lot of stuff was going on sale. I mean, it's kind of it's sort of the start of a new season. I mean, summer's basically here now, so I thought, all right, they're moving stuff out, bringing new stuff in, and we're gonna have a whole bunch of clearance, because like once or twice a year that happens where there's just a ton of clearance at Target, and it turns out I don't think that's what they were doing, because this is it for toy clearance. There's not much here. A Mulan doll, some Star Wars figures, some Star Wars Lego plush, some of these little, what they called world's smallest things. Yeah, I mean, the Nerf gun is pretty fantastic, but there is nothing here I actually want. I was also hoping for maybe some movies being marked down as well, but I don't even see an electronics clearance section. Speaking of Nerf, they have just an amazing selection of Nerf guns here, and I don't know how the wife exactly would feel about this, but I think it's time to start buying Sean some Nerf guns. I had a ton of Nerf weapons as a kid. I had the bow and arrow, I had all kinds of different things that shot all kinds of different stuff. We used to put pins inside them and shoot each other with them, which looking back on it was probably really stupid and dangerous, but we did it anyway, and yeah, I want to start getting some of these for Sean so we can have some Nerf battles. Again, not entirely sure if the wife is going to approve, but I'm thinking this Christmas, it's going to be a Nerf Christmas. After all, it is Nerf or nothing. Do they still use that? Still no Ellie figure here at Target. I've still not been able to find her. Apparently, she's been showing up. Some of you guys have sent me pictures of the newer Ellie Jurassic World figure, but again, I haven't been able to find her. And I was told by one of you guys, the reason why you don't really see many Jurassic Park human characters is because apparently they just don't sell. Not many kids are going out to buy the human characters, which I guess kind of makes sense. But at the same time, that just means kids have a whole bunch of dinosaur figures, which, okay, yes, the dinosaur figures are by far the coolest figures when it comes to Jurassic Park, but I don't know, don't you want your dinosaurs to chase around or eat some humans? I know I would. Now, here's something I haven't looked at in a very, very long time. Transformers. I had so many of these as a kid. I would spend hours playing with them. Never really had any big ones like this. All the ones I had were just these small ones. But again, I used to spend so much time playing with these, usually never quite figuring out how to properly transform them back into their actual vehicles and or robots. But so much my childhood right there. I loved these things, and I get why you people collect the Gen 1 Transformers. I understand, but now, again, something else I can't get into, so if I do find any of them out in the wild, I'll just sell them to you guys. Okay, I really do not need to start collecting figures, but tell me this Harley Quinn isn't amazing. This DC multiverse Harley Quinn, that is fantastic. I really do want that. I don't know where I'd put it. I could find some shelf space for this, right? How much is it? $20. It's actually not a bad deal. Just, no. Did that stupid honk mess up that take? I don't know, but honestly, I really hate the honking inside of Targets. All right, guys, so I do think that is about going to do it for this Target run. I am not in need of any food. I did get my jeans, which again, I wish they would have had more of in my size, but I'll go to either a different Target or I'll order them offline. Got some movies, Midway and Superman Red Sun, which are movies I've already seen. I should probably be picking up different ones, but it is what it is. And again, there was another movie that I did pick up on Tuesday, which I will show you guys at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But again, that is going to do it for this really weird Target run where I spent way too much time focusing on jeans, but I needed jeans. What can I say? It is what it is. Sometimes you just need to buy jeans. Stupid mess. But all right, guys, so again, that is it. So as always, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Stick the Store, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will hopefully feature less jeans. See you guys then. Bye. All right, so back home, obviously, and as promised, I will show you guys the title that I picked up on Tuesday. So as I stated in Target, the reason why I grabbed this movie is because I figured out of all the movies that Target had to offer me on Tuesday, this was the one title that I would possibly, maybe have the hardest time finding in the future. Like the one title that I'm not going to find at a pawn shop or a flea market or something like that, or even on Black Friday anytime soon. Just because this movie was a bit, I don't know, say obscure, but it didn't get a big theatrical release. I don't think a lot of people were really into this movie. Unless you're a fan of the series or you're a fan of the director. This is one of those movies where I don't think there's a big, huge, wide audience for this one, and as such, it's gonna probably come and go, and already they don't have it at my local Target. Even Tuesday, this may have been like the last of like 1 or 2 copies they actually had of this, and now they don't have any copies. It's no longer there, and I highly doubt they're gonna get any more in, so I probably did good buying this, and that was the Jay and Silent Bob reboot, which as I've stated before, I hated. I really did not like this movie. I thought it was just awful. It was one of the worst Kevin Smith movies I've ever seen, though still probably better than Yoga Hosers, but still not very good. But I am a completist. I have the first Jay and Silent Bob movie. I have all the other Jersey Chronicle movies, so I had to get this one as well. Plus, I've seen it, and if I've seen a movie, I kind of have to own it. It's part of my OCD. So yeah, I really wanted to get this one because, again, I am a completist, and I have seen it. Had to get it for my collection, and again, like I said, maybe I did good on picking this one up because now I don't see it at my local Target, and I don't know. I don't think I'm going to find this one anytime soon at a pawn shop or a flea market. Of course, with that being said, this weekend when I go out, I'll probably find like 12 copies of this for, I don't know, like $1 or $2.